Why do I make things complicated? Why do I lose all my control? I keep on letting my bad habits.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. We are getting right into it today. I'm in my busted clothes covered in like oil and paint and whatnot because we are finally gonna get to do this room. I'm so excited about it. If you watched my last video, you may have thought that my room was gonna be painted by now, but we can't really agree on the paint colors, so paint is delayed, and I figured since the furniture is now delivered, I want to put it in the room first anyway because I'm afraid that we're going to paint everything and then move the furniture in here and we're going to somehow scuff up the new paint job. So I figured let's go ahead and get everything that we know is going to stay in here assembled because it all came in boxes, and then we'll just cover it with something like a sheet before we start painting. And maybe that'll give us a clearer idea of what we want for the paint color because all of the furniture is wood toned. So I don't know, maybe we'll just see and we'll be like, oh, I definitely know what I want to do for paint. But we're going to talk more about the paint color later. I want to show you guys some swatches that we're thinking of. Here we have my dog's dog bowls because my husband insists on feeding my dog in bed. But we are about to tear this room apart. Everything needs to be put away and basically shoved in that closet so that I can put together a new dresser. This dresser blows. I'm about to put it in the lawn and post on Facebook and say anybody who wants it, come and get it because I can't stand it. It constantly has broken drawers and we fixed it like a bajillion times, so I'm done.
Crashing to the floor. Something to save us. Close but we're strangers. Feel like we're far apart. Stripping down the middle. Stripping down the middle. Stripping down the middle. This is not what we should be. Try to get the best of me. Inside myself, I swear to never talk about it until I start to yell. Something to save us, close but we're strangers. Feel like we're far apart. Stripping down the middle. Stripping down the middle.
I ran out of room in the big baskets and I had to pull this decorative basket out of the living room. This is pretty big. That's just Tanner's ties and socks. And they didn't even all fit. Like, he doesn't even wear ties to work. It's ridiculous. So now we can finally get these giant boxes out of my guest room that have been in here for over a week while we waited for the dresser to get here. This is the bed frame. It's in this box. I didn't know that they did it this way, but they just put the headboard and then the platform, and then they put the footboard in a different box that ships separately. So when they got here, I was like so confused. And then today the dresser was delivered. Hey, pretty dress. Aren't you so beautiful? You want to give me a pretty twirl? Pretty twirl!
The water's rising, The dam is breaking in. It was bound to happen, 'cause your heart is caving in. So why you bother? This is nothing you can run from. I hope you make it, 'cause I can't change it.
Now that my parents are gone and I have Annie a little bit distracted with some Mickey Mouse, I'm first of all very sorry for my appearance, including this cute little la la lump. Howdy! It's not going as planned. We have hit speed bump after speed bump, including the fact that the dresser is not the right color. The box says it's the right color, and then we opened it and it's not. So called Wayfair and they're going to send a replacement, but that could be like 3 weeks. So, I mean, it's what we're gonna have to do. There's nothing I can really do to change that, but yes, honey, hold on. But where things really get interesting is that all said and done, I didn't like it. And I feel so stupid even saying that. It's not that I don't like it. It's just that the vision is not coming together the way I thought it would, because the tone of the wood of the bed frame that we got and the dresser that we ultimately will get, since I know for a fact that they're the same color, does not really go with the original plan to do green walls, because I don't know, it's just like a little too orangey when you see it. Like, I don't, it's a really, really warm tone, and it's not gonna work. So my mom and I ended up coming up with a totally new plan based on some pictures that I found on Pinterest to keep the walls white. We are going to repaint the walls, because whoever had the house before us, they had dark walls and then they painted white over it, and it wasn't full coverage, and it still needs a lot of work. So we're gonna do fresh white to fix that, and then we're gonna do black ceilings. Which, just saying out loud, I'm like, is that crazy? I guess we'll find out.
The water's rising, the dam is breaking in. It was bound to happen, 'cause your heart is caving in. So why you bother? This is nothing you can run from. I hope you make it, 'cause I can't change it anyway. Soon it's all over, and you've been running again. Before you know it, it's all over. So enjoy your heartbreak, enjoy your heartbreak, my friend. The promises we're making, the rules we keep breaking, and the moment we're off it, we try so hard to stop it. I hope we make it, 'cause we can't change it anyway. Soon it's all over, and you've been running again. Before you know it, it's all over. So enjoy
right, we are now on day 5 and this project officially looks nothing like I thought it was going to in the very beginning, and I really could not feel more grateful for that, because now looking back on it, like, I like this so much more. It's so much more us, and even though it's not coming along as fast as I would have liked because of shipping delays and things like that, if it had happened as fast as I originally wanted it to, then I wouldn't have discovered that what I thought I had in mind wasn't really the best idea. I love this vision so much more, but to break it down for you, I ended up painting the ceilings like a charcoal gray. It's actually called Vintage Frame, which to me looks like a charcoal gray with a little hint of green in it. You can't really see the green, but it just doesn't look like a cool gray. I know cool grays are really trendy right now, but I'm just not into that as much. I like everything to have like warmer, earthier tones, because I think it makes the space feel warmer and more welcoming. So that's what I like to do. And when we originally did it, I was like, holy crap. I don't know if I'm gonna love this. And now that it's almost completely done, I am just so in love with it. I wanted to make this video in 2 parts because no real project in your home is going to be one of those things. It's like how to completely change your space in 10 minutes. Like, that's not realistic for me. And when I talk to people about making a big change in their home, I always say go big, because those are the things that are going to make the most impact for your money. So when we started this project, I knew that I wasn't going to spend a ton of money on like vases and stuff from Hobby Lobby. I was going to put my money towards furniture that was going to last for a really long time and a dramatic change in paint. And I definitely don't regret that, because I really like our ceiling. And now we're only about halfway through this process. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. This is day 5 and we're really not close to being done, because I haven't even picked the paint color for the walls, which obviously is going to be white, but there are a lot of whites. So we'll talk about that in the next video of how I ended up choosing this one. And then one of our nightstands is painted, the other one is not, because I only had time to do one during Annie's nap time. But again, I'm not in any rush to do this, because I know that by taking my time, I am making better decisions. I'm doing it right the first time, and I'm not wasting money on small things that aren't going to make a big impact in our room. I think of all the stuff in the room, what was actually smallest ended up making the biggest impact, which was these lights. I'm so freaking excited about these lights. I love them so much. And can you believe I got them both for under $70 for the set of 2 on Amazon? Like, crazy. We are thinking that we're going to hardwire them eventually, but like with everything else, we know these things take time. We're not in a rush to get it all done. And honestly, like, I don't hate the look of having the wires hanging down. It kind of adds like an industrial element that I didn't realize that I would like. When my dad was here the other day, he said that the whole vibe of the room looks like a 60s Soho loft. And I was like, how did you know that was exactly what I was going for? It actually reminds me of a hotel that I stayed in Soho. You know what? I think inadvertently I may have accidentally designed this entire room after that hotel room. Didn't realize that until right now. The one thing that's going to be in the next video that I'm most excited about is the rug. I ordered our rug from boutiquerugs.com, which I'm absolutely obsessed with them, and all of their rugs are really high quality but very reasonably priced. I'll show you the rug here that I picked out. Really excited about it, and it should be here next week. And then in our part 2 video, which I doubt will come out for about 2 more weeks, because again, we're just trying to take our time. We have a kid, we have jobs, like, it's gonna take a while. This is not something that's gonna happen right away, but in about 2 weeks, you'll see part 2, where I get to finish the rug. Hopefully our dresser will be here, the great Wayfair dresser fiasco. And then everything will be done, and we can wash our hands of this project and just enjoy being in our room. Even with it not being done right now, it just like, it feels so good to just be in here. We lay in bed at night and we're like, oh my God, what a big difference. I definitely do not regret painting our ceilings gray, black-ish. It's going to be such a great transformation, and I'm so excited. Whenever we do projects around the house, I try really hard to focus on increasing resale value, not doing anything trendy, because I doubt this is for our forever homes. I doubt this is. Anyway, I am going to stand by the window and watch for the mailman, even though I know that he's not going to be here for 5 business days. I can't wait to see you guys for the part 2 video in 2 weeks. In the meantime, I am making tons more clean with me and mommy lifestyle videos over on this channel. I took a little break and I skipped a video on Monday because it was the 4th of July this weekend, and I just wanted to spend time with my family, but there's lots more content headed your way. Make sure that if you like this type of video, you click the like button so I know, and I'll make more videos like this because I really do enjoy doing all these projects around my house, and the only thing that I enjoy more is seeing that you guys are entertained by it as well. Bye!
Drunk, I've never seen you clearer than now. We're flying high, floating somewhere up in the clouds. We're going out of ourselves, can you feel